This voters pamphlet problem was never really about the money, because if you can afford to do a flyer, and you might ask, well, where did that money come from? So twice as much money for a real pamphlet. In addition to that, the county commissioners and the budget committee set aside money for another election that's going to take place almost a year from now. That money is there. That's because there's going to be a property tax levy on that ballot. And so if it really was a concern, gee, citizens are saying now they would like to have this, you could have easily taken that money, was set aside for something almost a year from now, and spent it for November. It wasn't about money. And don't forget that it was Sandy Casanelli, not just the city council, thanks to the city council for making that decision. Sandy Casanelli brought in cash out of her pocket and later was reimbursed by a group of citizens who really would like to have a voter's pamphlet. Thank you very much.
Comments were made that that there was plenty of money. That there wasn't money in the budget for this election, frankly, at all, other than what the clerk typically puts in. I'm not robbing from future elections. There is no indication, has been no indication to this board to put anything on the May ballot. In fact, it said explicitly the opposite. There isn't anything coming from this board as far as a levy for the last 2 times. Anything that's going to come forward is not to our knowledge, and will probably come from, it has to come from the public. So that's completely false and kind of misleading. And I think that, you know, comments when made as such should probably be taken with a grain of salt, and unfortunately probably undermines everything else that person says.